Hello, taco inhaler.
How's it going,
Hello,
guys?
racism incarnate.
How are we doing?
I am the true racism.
Yeah.
My husband's family worked for Hitler.
Yes.
That's a raw ass line.
Yes.
Okay, they were unwillingly. They had to unwillingly, but it's that or die.
Yes.
So
I don't know if you do it or you even unwillingly, aren't you still complicit in the actions?
yeah, that's what I'm doing in psychology.
Oh, okay.
Orion doesn't care. He's like, that was them. I make my own decisions.
Yeah.
Fuck. My buddy Nate's not allowed in Argentina.
What
Fucking his
the
family.
fuck?
Yeah.
How racist is your buddy?
Oh, well, he's a descendant of Nazis. So it's like a lot of his family was they escaped from Germany to Argentina back in the day, and now like his family gets protested by the Shoah Foundation, and he's not allowed in Argentina because he's like legitimately a descendant of like fucking a Nazi general.
Okay.
He obviously does not.
That's kind of
He's
funny.
like, oh hell no. Hey.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Like
Yeah.
imagine your grandfather or great
That just-
grandfather was so bad that they just said no, this family tree is not allowed back.
That's just it. Yep. It's like
Fuck this
no.
bloodline.
That's actually how it was for a lot of the Nuremberg trial cases.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
so bad.
That's why there's not any super immediate relatives to Hitler, too, though.
Well, all of
They all made a
And,
collective
he kind
decision.
of also died.
Yeah.
Did Hitler really die? I don't think so. I think he fucking fucked off somewhere.
Yeah. How old would he be today? Like 103?
Yeah, he'd be dead now, but like he there's no way he fucking killed himself. There's no way.
Okay. And with
No, I
that,
believe he killed himself by doing too much cocaine.
Or meth and shit. Yeah, fuck, he was a tweaker, that's for sure.
Yeah, that video of him
did-
rocking in the chair at the Olympics is him like so coked out, dude.
Yeah, man, like rubbing the gun on his dick. Yeah, that was
Only slightly
was
excited
fucking-
that Trump is releasing all of JFK's files.
yeah. Dude's face got blown up.
He would have been 136 if he was alive today.
Hitler?
Holy fuck.
Dude, like presidents in like the fucking 20th century were like in their 80s and 70s, like when they finally got fucking elected. I guess now it still hasn't changed that much.
Nope.
Or at all.
Well, we have
Actually-
to remember also how much they have to like prove themselves before they become into power. So they have to have like 10 years of
I know.
experience plus 15 years of community work, and then on top of that another whole like they don't think to just fucking do it all at once. They just do it back to back, and it's stupid.
And then Trudeau. Just
I
like,
think
I'm
He just
gonna-
deserves to be smacked.
I think
I'm
the
gonna
youngest
I'm gonna be
president
prime
was in his
minister.
late 30s for America. And that was like
Yeah, he's
Teddy.
53. Born on Christmas
Yeah,
Day.
Obama was good. Well, he's got a lot of blood on his hands, but fucking he's not terrible.
Well, Obama was in his 40s when he finally got it.
Yeah.
And like Teddy Roosevelt, one of the most favorited of the American presidents, he didn't get it until he was like 35 or 38. I think John F. Kennedy was the youngest, and he was still like 28, 29 at the earliest. Like he was in.
It really?
Yeah, he was in politics for like 10 years before he got the presidency, and then he was immediately taken out because he found a plot from powers that be, and he had a he had a private letter that
JFK was 43 when he became president.
Okay, well he's like one of the youngest, so
he is
I was
still
like way off, but maybe I was thinking of like when he first started to get acclaim. Either way, but he had a note.
If Pierre gets in, he's young.
Well, how old
He's
is
like 45 or something.
43.
Oh, okay. I like
I know 40.
fucking
Yeah, he's 45. Wait.
Pierre's just kind of a panderer, though. He panders. He's just gonna let a bunch
Yeah.
of Indians win. Libertarian, brother. Like, it's like the best way, but they're never gonna get elected. So it's like everybody's just gonna throw their votes at conservative, and it's gonna just backfire. But whatever. Trudeau sucks more, so whatever.
It's gonna, if that's the way we go, it's gonna be an overcorrection, that's for sure. Anyways,
Yeah.
should I do like an intro of some sort instead of us just talking about Hitler and politics like off the get-go?
Well, I
We could
mean,
do.
but it's kind of funny though.
It's
It
a
is
good
kind of
meme.
funny.
It's a good meme, that's for sure. Um,
It'd
Counter,
be a good
counter.
section to just like begin the starting, and then you put the intro halfway into it.
It's the
yeah,
counter Cockwise podcast, man. Everything's counter Cockwise.
Exactly.
yeah. So I guess I'll just start
That's
there.
my focus.
Welcome back to the Counterclockwise podcast. Uh, we're a bunch of dumb fucks that are not educated enough to be talking about half the shit we're talking about, but here we are.
Exactly. We're educating ourselves with our uneducation.
We
I'm working on it with actual education, but
we
that's going half-wise.
Boo.
I mean we came
Boo.
up with the name like halfway through the first podcast. Like this is totally scuffed as shit. Um,
Yes.
but yeah. Um, so I had an issue right before the podcast. I actually messaged Gaelen about it, and he didn't answer in time. So I ended up talking with like my aunt instead. But trying to quit smoking, and it's not going so hot so far. I'll say that much.
Well, all the power to you, man. I've tried so many times that I'm a lifer now. I don't give a fuck.
Well, like
Just
when you and I met, um, Sean, like I had just quit a couple months ago because I had
oh
gotten my wisdom teeth taken out, and I basically slept off my withdrawal because I was so like so much in pain and all that. I
yeah.
just kind of rocked it out for the couple of days in bed, drinking
Mm,
Boost and all that. And
yes.
I got back to school and everybody starts smoking. I'm going outside like a fucking idiot, even though I know better. And I
Yeah.
ended up picking it back up like an idiot.
Yes.
And so,
John, may I hit that?
yeah.
Yes.
And so now that
Yes.
I have another kid on the way, I'm trying to, minimize, like, I'm just trying to quit before it gets too bad. And,
Yeah, that's a good point. Like,
well, like,
yeah.
I'm going to be turning
I wish I
26.
could. I wish I could have more to say for that. The way I quit was not really recommended, or the way most people will quit, and so I'm
Are you
unfortunately.
saying you did an unhealthy life choice? What the hell?
I just quit
Well,
cold turkey.
Yeah.
See,
fuck.
I just walked away. I
Whatever.
went, I can't, because Dorian didn't like it, and he was the thing that I agreed with him was it tasted to him it tasted like kissing an ashtray. So I was like, okay. But he
oh, you
also
smoked
smoked
cigs?
cigarettes. Yeah, I smoked cigarettes.
See,
Yeah.
like part of the deal with that is cigarettes are a lot less concentrated. Like, yeah, it
Yep.
smells awful, but it's also like a
They have
lower
so
amount of
many more
nicotine.
chemicals in them, though.
Yeah, like you have
Hmm.
all the carcinogens in it, and
Mm-hmm.
what happens with a lot of like long-term smokers is they actually start to get addicted to the carcinogens too. Like
Makes it hard.
Yeah,
Galen and I have an old manager who's practically
Hmm.
a lifer for smoking, and her and I were talking about it one time, and she's like, "Yeah, I was advised not to quit unless I like went under special treatment and all that, just because it's not just the nicotine that I'm addicted to; it's the carcinogens too." And and maybe she was just blowing smoke up my rear end,
Ooh, fuck.
But yeah,
I mean,
I'm
really, you
addicted
can
to
be addicted to
formaldehyde.
anything,
Nope.
right?
Nope. My grandpa's the same way. He was straight up told that if he quit, he would die.
yeah,
So
It's the same thing with like alcohol withdrawals, though, for people who are that terminally alcoholic. If
Me.
they quit cold turkey, they will just suffer such adverse health problems that they die.
well, you
It's
send your body
literally
into
life.
shock.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So, but yeah,
Sick
like,
to that.
but
Pretty much every night I was in Sade, I was drinking the night before, and I was pretty much hungover every morning at Sade. Still passed though, second try, but fuck yeah,
yeah.
not anymore. Fuck.
But like one of the last times that I quit, and this was back during COVID, when I was like broker than a high school kid. I quit cold turkey, but I was also smoking like 3 milligrams instead of 20, so a lot
Oh,
less to quit off of.
yes. I wouldn't make a baby lightheaded. Fuck. No.
I mean,
Baby is
yeah.
a term to use.
So,
You know. Mm,
um,
yes.
yeah. Anyways, so
You-
that's that. Um, I have a bunch of topics, unless you guys have some stuff you want to talk about. But I've got a
Fuck,
bunch that I have
I'm
ready
all
to
ears,
go.
man.
I did not come
I'm all
prepared, so go for it.
Okay.
ears.
I got a couple ones, so I'll just like go off of my own sort of list here.
Hmm.
One, I had a bracelet that I just got as a late Christmas gift from my sister. Put it on. My wife and I both had them on because it was like an eternal bond like bracelet, like matching bracelets. And
Yeah.
I lost mine my first day of work with it. Like it just straight up came off, the clasp broke or something. And I'm still pissed about it because it's supposed to be like really hard to get off. It was hard to get on to begin with.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
one of those
man.
ones that like sort of like sandwiches itself so it never comes off, and it just straight up came off like first day on the job.
Cool.
Have you guys ever lost any like nice jewelry that you're still pissed about?
Oh yeah. My dad gave my mom this set of uh like earrings and necklace. I have no fucking idea where the earrings are. I have the necklace, no idea where the earrings are. And they got lost after I got them, but it was after I got them in a move, still living with my mom. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a diamond stud once, and it was just fucking. People said it was just gay. I was like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Saying I'm not the type that like fits a diamond stud, and I know that now.
Well,
But yeah, literally, I'm not one for jewelry. That shit's expensive.
I don't wear jewelry either. I like the closest thing is losing earbuds.
Yeah,
see,
that sucks when that happens.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm the type of guy that can pull off like I've had a chain since like junior high. I got it as
Oh yeah. You
a
always
gra
had a fucking chain on.
yeah, dude. I never take it off. Like I've cleaned it. I'll take it off and clean it, and then I put it right back on because I just feel naked without it. And I'm the same way with my wedding ring now. Like
Hey,
I hate wearing the silicone one for work, but I'd rather wear that than get my finger degloved on machinery or something. So
Oh, but it sounds
yeah,
so fun, doesn't it?
or get your hand defingered.
yeah, or
Huh.
that.
What are fingers?
I don't know. These
Appendages
fucking
to
they're
stick
like
up my rear end. I don't know.
eventually they're just like fucking like man. They're like
They're
organic
nature's
chopsticks.
free dildo.
Exactly. It's Pamela Henderson. Well, I guess that's like
Two widely varying responses came to the same
I
conclusion.
was
Shove
gonna
them up
say,
your
I'm like,
ass. All right.
wow.
my fingers know what I like.
Your own ass?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, no. I was debating whether or not like 10 minutes before this podcast like crank one out, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Fucking, I drained myself, and now I'm just like, usually this is the point where I'd have a depressing nap, but it's like, here I am. Yeah.
Thanks for bringing all that
No
positive
nap.
energy to the podcast, man. Really appreciate
The
it.
way I viscerally know exactly how you feel, but don't want to recreate it ever again.
Yes, that's like, yeah, it's like I'm tired. It's after work. I've had my supper. It's like, oh, time to play with myself. Yes, I see.
And then immediately like hop on the Xbox or some shit like 30 minutes later.
Not literally like 30 seconds later. I'm wiping the nut off
Oh,
on my shirt and just
I don't,
going to the couch.
I don't know why,
Not
but
even a napkin, dude. Holy hell.
No, I just use old shirts and then just fucking throw it in the wash and fucking Bob's your uncle. You know.
okay, that just reminded me of
Usable.
it just reminded me of a friend I used to have. Gaelen knows this person. Um, I don't think you talk to him anymore, but I went over to this guy's house one time when we were like 14, and he was like, "Hey, have you ever watched porn with another person in the room?" I'm like,
Mm.
as a gag, like at school or something, maybe, yeah.
Is this the cop as a dad?
No,
Is this one
no,
no?
no. Um, uh, this is
British.
Mr. Blackmail that you know was a bit on the bigger side. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit out of left field to ask another
Oh,
man.
holy shit, I know exactly who you're talking about. That makes this really funny. I've never heard this story.
okay.
No.
Anyways, but so I was like, no, like as a gag maybe, but like no, not like for serious. Like we're both. It's like, yeah, man.
Fuck.
You know, like I'm just gonna pull something up and I'll set up the chairs so that you can't see me and I can't see you unless we like communicate. And so
No.
on his
You wanna crank out your hog together?
Fuck. Jesus fucking what
it
the
get wor
fuck?
it gets worse. It gets worse. He pulls up like the hamster website on his PS3.
Oh, hamster
Oh.
website?
Huh?
What kind of porn is this guy watching?
No,
What?
like X
No, it's an
hamster.
actual. Yeah.
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 Bro
Uh,
doesn't pornography, I guess.
Oh wow.
anyways, so he pulls up.
There's only one orange and black website allowed to be used.
Oh,
But so that's what
yes,
I thought too. But
prawn heb.
he pulled out one of the obscure ones at the time because it wasn't as popular as it is now. Anyway, so he pulls that up and he starts pulling up like different categories. He's like, "Yo, what's your taste? I really like pogs and like this and that." And I'm like,
What's a pod?
"This fat ass white girls."
Oh,
And
what's
I'm
wrong with
like,
that?
"There is no way I'm having this conversation right now." I'm like, "I don't know, man. Like, I just kind of watch whatever." He's like, "Really? You don't have taste?" I'm like, as long as it's not an old dude fucking a really young girl, like I'm good." He's like, "Oh, you're not picky yet. Okay."
What
Yet.
about a
Oh
young
no,
dude
no.
fucking a very old
Oh,
girl?
you're not picky yet. What a real comment, though.
No, like
Fuck, yeah,
I
no,
was gonna say
that's
that'd
great.
be
real,
a comment that like my friends would make to me in school or some shit.
like
Yep.
real and true, and real and
Real
true.
and
But
true. Like, that does remind me. Like, it has gotten more refined as the years go
You're
on,
not
right?
freaky yet.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
exactly. You're not forget. You're not looking up the granny fart porn yet.
like
Oh,
the
fuck.
Oh
first
my
time you
fucking
look up
god.
something weird and
Mm,
it's just like,
Art
what the
maxing.
hell is wrong with me? And then you hit so many times with it, and it's just like, yeah, I'll watch the midgets do it again. I don't care.
It's like, you
Hey,
know
we've
what? I
all
know this will get me off. I'm gonna watch this one.
I
we've
love
all
Oh,
been
seeing
she
there.
just
their
came out
weird,
of the
freaky
suitcase
bodies
again.
bounce.
Time to watch it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife
Or
just told
like
me
a
to
Like,
really
stop.
why be like, oh, why is this trending in Canada again? Oh, I guess I'll just click on it again.
Hey, wife,
Yeah.
can you climb in this suitcase real quick? I'm trying to
fuck,
recreate a video I saw.
oh,
I need you
fuck's
to put
sake.
on a wig and tell me that I'm a bad boy. Get in the suitcase. Yeah. Anyways, so
Honey, why do you have the chef's hat?
I want her to be my Ratatouille. All right. Don't judge
My
me.
God, thanks.
Ratatouille,
Thanks
but
for
placed
sharing
your
the same
ass hairs
brain
instead
cell
of
with
head
me for
hairs.
like a hot second.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Anyways, so he he pulls up some random stuff that he likes. Cranks that Soldier Boy for a bit.
Oh
I
no.
don't see it. I'm too awkward to like do anything about it.
Dude,
And then
what the
he
fuck?
and then he's like, "All right, cool. I'm good. You good?" I'm like, I guess." He's like, "You ever seen prolapsed anuses?" And then he
Oh my God, I'd be like, I'm out,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
done.
no.
No,
Well,
Prolapse.
I'm
I
like,
know you didn't tap out because of what the video was shown to us, dude.
It's like that
I've seen that
video.
exact video. I don't want to ever think about that again. Oh my God, no.
Dude, teenage
No.
boys in high school need to be detained.
Oh,
Oh no, why are
so
my headphones dying
anyways,
now?
I watched it for the first time at a friend's house, and I I really didn't have a choice because I think at this time I was grounded per the norm during junior high and high school. And so
It
it's like,
really was per the norm.
yeah. So it's either I go home and I have no electronics to speak of, or I hang out with a friend who's jacking his beanstalk and looking at prolapsed anuses. So really, there's no way I can win.
Okay,
I'm
Um,
but
not.
would you rather that every day or the trap house?
oh, I'd rather that every day than the trap house, 100%. Being woken up at 7 o'clock in the morning to random girls and then having them ask, like, hey, do you want some Coke? Like, not my favorite. I was just trying to play some Mario, man. I'm not even joking. I woke up,
Not.
let them in, and I turned on the N64 that I had available to me at the time, and they start making lines on the glass table behind me. It's like, I just asked if you wanted a coffee and you said you were good. Like, what? What? Okay.
They want some
Um,
of that fucking Colombian coffee.
Hello,
apparently.
Nimbus.
But yeah. Anyway, I have other topics too, not just about like, porn and shit. Um, you guys ever gone to Vegas? Got any weird Vegas stories? Because like
No.
I've never been, but I've got one story um with a old friend from junior high school who went to Vegas. Um, that involves me. So if anybody's got any stories, I'll let them go first.
Hmm. I wish I went to Vegas. My parents have been to Vegas.
I
Like,
was in the airport of Vegas once.
hey,
Did
that still technically counts.
did you see all
Yeah,
the gambling machines that they have
yeah.
in the
There's
airport?
there's a lot in the airport, but it's weird because it's in a box with a security guard up front because they need to
Hmm.
ID check you. It's real weird.
That is a bit weird.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to actually do anything when I was there because I had like 30 minutes from landing to get to the other side of the airport for my connection, so
Yeah.
didn't get to experience it, but I did, get to see it as I ran by.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Be nice to just get a prostitute and go gambling. Fucking do drink there. Fuck.
Man, giving up on life, goes to Mexico and spends all his money on cocaine and prostitutes, continues living.
Hey man, that's pretty much like what I would like to do here. Like, oh,
Okay.
okay with it. Just
Um,
fuck. You gotta watch with the cheap ones. I'll give you
Oh
a
yeah.
okay,
oh.
this is a conversation we're having. Got it.
I'm
Right.
so glad that I show up and immediately it's just the worst thing you've ever heard.
Yeah.
You ever heard
Well,
of huh?
huh?
Yeah. You
Huh?
ever heard of a website called oh, what's that fucking hooker website? Fuck, I completely forget.
Craigslist? Like, what do you mean?
No, it's an
Yo,
actual
that's
hooker.
wild.
Oh, Leo List. Fuck, that's right. Like you can hire like fucking hot ass prostitutes. Like my buddy, fucking like got hit by a beer bottle and robbed by one of them. So like, you gotta be careful. Like those chicks know. They're like, they know that I'm a loser when I fucking like call them. It's like I need a hooker to fuck. It's like, so they're like, we're just gonna fucking rob him and take his money. My
Yeah.
my other friend is especially a loser. Don't really hang out with him too much anymore. But yeah, fucking prostitutes and cocaine. Fuck yeah.
I've never interacted with prostitutes before.
No, I can't say I
Dorian's
have.
mom was.
I
Oh,
what?
Is that how he was conceived?
No,
Okay.
no. His
was he
parents.
conceived before
N-
becoming
I
a
don't know.
prostitute or after?
I'm not sure.
Was he poked in the head by a wet hot dog as a fetus?
Oh,
No, up
Oh,
until
that's
I
nasty.
think about
what the
almost
fuck?
just before his birth, his parents were together, or until shortly after, sort of thing. I don't know.
Poked in the head by a wet hot dog. That's a new one.
You ever heard that one?
No, I've never heard that one, and I never want to hear it repeated again.
Okay, so his parents were together for about a year and a half after he was born.
Okay.
You were asking if your mom. Oh.
Yeah.
You were asking if your mom was the prostitute before or after your dad, or.
You're so open about it. Like we're just checking. Like,
Listen, most people are open about most things if you know them enough.
That's
great. That's great. That makes the world a better place.
I know
really
some of
does.
the deepest, darkest things about people that I really shouldn't know.
Your dad?
Like someone that we know is
Her dad.
very intimately related to diaper fetish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we do.
Like that video, that construction worker. He's like, I work a fucking 12-hour shift, and then I go home and I like put on a diaper and just get fucking bottle fed. Like, fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say that's a pretty close approximation.
It's like, fuck, man. Like,
I'm just
really
pissed because they did it during the middle of a birthday party.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot that was a birthday.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
Yeah,
I always forget the context of the evening we were all out when we learned
we had one girl whose mom showed up to the place and was just like, my daughter isn't hanging out with you guys anymore. And then Buddy drops that bombshell on us.
Yep.
Yeah.
As we're all like getting ready to leave, we're all just sort of standing sort of close to where we were hanging out, but not really. And we're all just
I think
talking,
we were on
and
a
he just
walk
drops
at
that
the
bombshell.
time.
Yeah, we were. We were on a walk.
Yeah.
We were on the walk back from the school because we were all hanging out in the playground. Because we were
That's
fucking
right.
like 17 and
No drugs,
stupid.
no bitches, just doing what teenagers do, which is sit around public property and just kind of stare at each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, my buddies in like. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, speaking of the playground thing, fucking back in like the 9th grade, me and my buddies used to go and like take shits on fucking playgrounds just for shits and gigs.
What
Literally
the
shits
fuck?
and gigs. I never partook. I should make that clear. But my buddies would like fucking like. There's this one, my buddy. It stood up, and it was like fucking like -20. So it was like a shitsicle, just sticking up in the middle of like the fucking like equipment on the playground. It's like.
That's
I look
awful.
back and still
Well, like
fucking
on the
laugh.
slide or like on the
No, like-
swing or like
Not
where?
on the swing, but like on like one of the fucking platforms. He
That's
just like punched
awful.
over, took a shit, and it stood up. as
So
this
like the
big
jungle
ball.
gym, he just like went into the middle of it and just was like, "Yeah, this is the place."
He
Pretty
went on
fucking
one of the
much, like, that's
platforms that leads up to the
one of the-
slide.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And there's just like this big pointy shit, and it froze because it was like -20. So like some kid probably like picked it up and thought it was a fucking toy. Like the next day, and it's like, fucking nope. It's my buddy took a shit on the fucking play. I don't know why. It's like, what was the fascination? It's like, let's go take a shit on the playground. Like, word, bro. This is before drugs came into the fact. It's like,
So
that does make
completely
me think of
sober.
like junior high
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's like this is. I
Makes me
get it
glad.
now.
The amount of weird stuff that the human brain gets up to before it hits like peak puberty or drugs is fascinating.
Yeah,
Because it's like,
yeah.
Yeah,
hey, like, yeah, I could like just play a game or, study for my next test or whatever, but instead I'm gonna go to a playground with a bunch of my bros and shit on the
Shit.
playground or, you know, jerk my little dick to porn off of a 3DS or something like that. Like what makes a person
Oh
do
dude,
that?
yeah.
don't stop. Don't bring back
Fuck,
the memories. Do you know how many times I've opened a 3DS to do just that?
fapping on the
You're
DS. Fuck
reminding me of
yeah.
finding my sister's
How
iPad
down
with my little pony porn on it.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hate My Little Pony.
You did bring that up
I
last time that we were chatting. We didn't record it, but yeah.
the fucking fucking
Anyway,
my funk.
I do have a story related to Vegas since nobody else.
Oh yeah, the Vegas part.
Yeah.
We
I think,
went
Instead
I
of
mean,
far off topic.
what is the topic? Can you
I don't
define
know.
it?
Well,
I don't
I'm
know.
about to get to it, and then I'll move on to a new topic, and then we rinse and
Okay.
repeat.
You're gonna
Okay.
define topic with your story? I thought your story
Well,
was about Vegas. I feel lied to now.
well, you
So
know what? Shush. Um.
yeah.
Anyways, but I have this girl that I used to be classmates with in like junior high. Again, wild shit that happens in junior high, high school. Um, and she went to Vegas when we were like 14 with her parents. And at the time, like, I wasn't really seeing anybody, and so she's like, "Oh, because you're a virgin, I feel bad for you. I'll get you some prostitute calling cards or whatever from Vegas." I'm like, "Okay, there's not much I can do with them, but whatever." Like, haha, funny. And she actually did it, like, as both a gesture of like being friends, but also like, haha, funny joke. I'm gonna follow up, and you know, you thought it was bluffing. I'm gonna call the bluff before you even try to call it. And so she got me like 10 of these like calling cards for prostitutes out in Vegas. Because if you go to the right areas, they just hand them out. They just throw them on the ground, and you can just go pick them up and then, do whatever you want to do with them. Well, she tried to find the most explicit ones she possibly could because she's like, "Well, you're a virgin. I figured I'd give you at least some fapping material." I'm like, "Ouch," but cool, thanks. And I legitimately wasn't sure what to do with them. So I just stashed them in a drawer for like, several weeks, forgot about them, was cleaning out said drawer a couple weeks later. Was like, "Oh, yeah, these calling cards, I should probably get rid of them." And instead of like doing it discreetly, I just threw them in the trash and forgot about them.
Oh
And
my
then,
god.
of course, you know, my one of my siblings found them and was like, "Hey, these came from Michael's room." And so
Oh, fuck,
my dad had a
Mitch.
little sit down chat with me. And I was like, "What the hell do you have these for? Where did you even get them from?" I was like, "A friend of mine at school gave them to me when they went to Vegas." And he's like, "Well, why did you take them?" I was like, "I don't know. They said they were gonna do it because I'm a virgin, and I just kind of went with it. And I wasn't gonna do anything with them. I just threw them out, and I honestly didn't even think about it because normally I do the garbages, so I just didn't think about it." He's like, "Well, you're grounded again." So,
Fuck. Hang.
and then he's just
Oh.
like, "Just if you get like weird shit like that, like just throw it out at school, man. Like, save yourself the hassle." And it's like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Like, but dad, fucking boobs.
But dad,
Fuck.
look at the boobs.
I'd be like, oh my god. Okay, my son's not gay. Fuck. I'd give him a high five, honestly.
I remember there was one time I got caught with like ebony porn on my phone, and
Ebony
What?
like
porn?
ebony, like like black girls.
Black
Fucking
people.
black people. Fuck yeah.
And I remember it being pulled aside, and my dad's like, "Okay, that's like not okay to watch in the house, like just porn." I'm like, "Well, at least I'm not a racist, so I got that going for me."
Did you actually
No,
say that
no,
to your dad?
no. I thought about it after though. I was like, "Well, at least he's like, well, at least my son's not a racist, so that's good." Taught him right on that regard.
Forward to now.
You know, I hate to tell you this, Michael, but the demographic of people that are racist and happen to watch porn of that exact race that they discriminate is shockingly like 90%.
I'd
Yeah.
The
imagine
overlap is there.
It's ironic, isn't it? Like,
I would imagine just because it's like objectification and like probably some race play in there or something, but
Well, it's why all the right-leaning politicians are like, I hate the gays, and then you find videos of them, dicking down some twink in the Senate floor.
yep, that's really some
What
dude sucking dick in the
what's a
Senate.
twink? What's a
Hell
twink?
yeah,
What's a
That
twink?
twink is
Mac.
like a
Someone
twink
who
is
has basically started going through transition, but then stopped halfway through and is now just like in limbo.
just
Oh,
a
so they got
feminine
like
man,
They're
basically.
a
Yeah.
very feminine man.
Yeah.
they have like a penis or like a vaginus.
They have male anatomy.
Depends.
Oh.
I've known some
They are
twinks that have
biologically
female,
men.
but they go through the male transition, so they just get the little tiny dick thing.
Oh.
Then they just stay like that
Well,
weird in between.
I mean, like,
I don't think
theoretically,
that's twink, because I'm fairly sure twink only refers to people who are biologically meant to begin with.
There's
I'm fairly sure if you get the little dicky, there's a different term for that one.
so
Fair.
I mean, penises. All of us have at least half of one.
Would it be a twonk?
Technically, we all have a penis. A
clit is
clitoris
a penis?
just needs to grow a little,
Yes. It's like
so
it's weird
it's
that you
not
don't
gay
pee
to
out of the
say I like
clitoris,
sucking
though.
dick if I just like eating my wife out. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Yes, you fucking homosexual.
Sweet.
Yes.
Give me your dick.
Fucking bitches
Eat a
is
dick.
gay.
Bing bong.
Yes.
Drop your pants.
Fuck.
Anyways,
Oh.
on to the next topic, hey? You guys ever had any weird injuries? You ever had the cast on your neck from trying to suck your own dick or anything like that?
Absolutely not. I could
like
just be
weirdly
flexible
attained.
enough.
I haven't, but Dorian lost an argument with the ground and broke 2 bones in his hand.
Hmm.
A day
Oh.
into his 2-week vacation that he took off to play video games.
Question for you all: have you all broken a bone here, or am I the only
No.
one without?
I've broken most of my bones, pretty much all of them.
I have not broken a thing.
I have not broken a bone. I've sprained
Oh, okay.
and like
Well,
Yep. I've sprained, I've twisted, I've done everything except for break something. Except if you count a tooth. If a tooth is a bone, then I have broken a bone.
I think I broke my tailbone, but I never went to the doctor for it, so I'm honestly inconclusive with that one. But it feels like I did when I did it.
Well, it feels like I broke my finger when I got into a fight with my brother.
Boxer break.
I don't know.
You have in your pinky knuckle, right?
For
Or-
Dorian? Yeah, he got a boxer's fracture.
Mm-hmm.
He got the last 2 fingers
Yeah.
down
that's
by the
not-
base of his
not
hand.
under.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun.
I've
Nope.
broken.
What did he try to do? Stop
literally-
himself with that hand?
He lost an argument with the ground.
Hmm.
that sounds
Yeah,
like
if
a
anyone's
cover up.
That's fair. Yes.
I have not.
I
He
gave
just
myself
walked away making the like face.
the I fucked up. Oh.
No, but I do have a stupid injury story.
Yeah,
That's-
please tell it.
So it is the story of how I broke my tooth. So I was in elementary. I want to say grade 3 or grade 4. So old enough to be conscious, at school.
Yeah.
A bit of a thought process behind the things I do. And we were in music class. and I don't remember what we were doing, but we just finished watching The Jungle Book.
Mm-hmm.
Banger movie.
Yeah.
And somebody had insisted that they wanted to do the thing that Baloo does to Mowgli, where he pulls him through his legs.
Oh
And
no.
I just, I'm like a small kid. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, dude. That'll be fun. So we get halfway through the motion, and then I'm realizing I don't have hands to stop myself from just slamming into the tile in the school hallway, and it's the end of the day, so everyone's getting their school bags and everything. I slam headfirst into it and crack my front tooth diagonally, and I have the nerves just dangling.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
I have to go home on a school bus with half of a tooth that I'm holding in my hand because I'm in grade fucking 3 or 4, not sure what to do, and just an open nerve ending from the tooth.
yeah, I could.
Anyways, I lied to my parents about how it happened.
Yeah.
Because we have an outdoor like sort of rock climbing thing at the playground that we had. It had just been renovated, so it was like brand new, and it just had this sort of the rubber mats that you'd have like for indoor turf. So it's sort of spongy, but not great. I just said I fell off of that thing.
Yeah. No, that's pretty believable.
They didn't believe me.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't
they did not.
I don't imagine they would. But I mean, like of all the lies to make, like that's not a bad one.
No, it wasn't bad. I was like, yeah, you know what? They haven't really seen it. They don't know how tall it is. I can maybe get away with it. Then I had soccer practice there like 3 months later, and they were like, "You fell off of that, and that's how you broke your tooth." And I was like, "Yeah," and they're like,
Oh, oh, fuck.
I knew one gal in elementary school, and she slid playing dodgeball. She slid right into those those wooden benches with the full
"Oh
like
no!"
like galvanized steel hardware. She slid into one of those and just absolutely decked herself in the face and broke her front 2 teeth. And
Ooh.
she was not happy.
My
I
sister
couldn't
chipped her
imagine.
tooth, which then had to be extracted because in wrestling.
Yeah, that'll do it.
She fucked that up.
Um,
God.
yeah.
I I have a few bone breaking stories, but I guess the one that most appropriate for here is I was like me and my buddies were smoking crack in his garage and like fucking
What a way to
took
start
a,
a story.
I took a
So we were smoking
fat
crack. All right, just silence that whole bit of audio.
I took the fattest hoot of fucking crack that I could and I fucking held it in so fucking bad that I passed out and then I fucking fell backwards onto this fucking like metal fucking like piece of machinery and cracked my back ribs, like 3 of them. And
Jesus.
I didn't realize until like the next day when I was like, I can't get out of bed.
Well, yeah,
What is
because you were
going on?
smoking fucking crack.
Well, that wasn't the whole thing. It was like fucking this, essentially just the funny aspect is you could crack my ribs smoking crack, like fucking. I don't know. I thought that would be funny. I mean, it. I may be a little out of left field, but I don't know. I also got my dick caught in my zipper once, and now it's got a fucking scar on it, and it's like ribbed for her pleasure.
I would have more
Oh,
to
I literally
say,
get
but
notices.
I'm so caught off guard. But just like the casualness of these stories.
No, so for preface, Galen, because you haven't really talked much with Sean. Sean's kind of done a lot of things, and most of it he's not proud of, but he has a lot of stories. This is part of the reason him and I got along so well when we were both at school. It's because
Yeah, fair enough.
we just talk about random shit, and he'd be like, "Oh, yo, I fucked this one chick, and like she was nasty," and
Oh, she was fucking. She had a mustache and fucking
exactly.
disgusting. I was rebounding and I it's like making out with myself. It was just disgusting. There is every inch I was trying to explore, but there's just everywhere I touched, there was prickly fucking. It was the worst. And it's okay for prickles, but it's like, holy fuck. It's like Sam Squanch. Oh.
Yeah.
The worst part is I went back for seconds because I was just so fucked. I was like, whatever. We're already in it now. Like, fuck,
What I'm
let's go
hearing
again.
here is I gotta shave before we can make out. I understand.
I mean, I don't know. Now I have a full beard and I wouldn't be able to feel it. I mean, maybe I
Oh
would.
yeah, beard on beard action. I see.
Yeah, so like that would kind of counteract it. So it'd be completely fine.
The only thing you have to worry about with beard on beard action is it velcroing together.
Oh yeah, fuck. I mean, like, I
No,
guess
you
we're
just
just
Velcro the beard hair, and then you Velcro the pubes together, and then we form like a snowboard or something.
yes, Eiffel Tower, snowboard, fucking. Yes, I love where this went.
Well, yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Anyways, should I move on to a new topic?
I don't even remember the original topic, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. You guys. Sorry, I'm so
Take a
taken
minute. Take a
aback.
minute. Take a minute.
I took 5 fucking seconds to go grab myself a goddamn wrap, and that's what I fucking hear in my goddamn headphones the whole time I'm away.
Listen, I can keep
And I'm
going,
trying
Alex.
to
You want to
stand
hear
there
about
explaining to
the?
Dorian why I'm dying laughing at this dude catching his dick in a zipper and having.
You want to hear more about the beard on beard action?
Oh, he did.
Oh,
He
God.
heard all of it, and he's just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Tell Dorian he
Yeah.
can join in anytime.
Oh
He
yeah,
probably will when school's
we
done.
can three-way beard action. You know.
That's peak
Oh my
beard action,
god.
Oh.
dude.
Wait, what if we do 2-on-2 and then it's just then we have skis?
Exactly. And if you don't have a beard, we can just give you a fucking like a fucking stick-on mustache and call it a day.
Okay. Anyways, do you guys have any
Holy
autistic
shit!
fascinations? Holy
I
fuck.
collect playing cards, dude. Yeah, of course I have autistic fascinations.
Bro.
Like, oh, fuck.
Have you seen my Steam library?
A little bit.
But like genuinely, I collect playing cards though. Like that is an actual collection. I have, I think right now about 9 sets of like themed limited edition playing cards, and I have a jumbo set and a tiny mini set as well.
Oh,
I collect
yeah.
mental issues.
You,
But I collect them in the DSM-5 because I'm a psychologist.
No, you just have daddy issues.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it's like Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. He's just like finally, and it's just like mental and physical
The
abuse.
depression, schizophrenia.
It's like all really sad Power Rangers where it's just like
Depression, anxiety,
autism,
PTSD.
ADHD, bipolar. We are the Sad Rangers.
It's just like the forces of power are coming to get us, and just one of them kills themselves right on the spot.
With the power of Zoloft, I don't feel as bad anymore.
Don't call out my fucking antidepressants like that.
With the power of Zoplicone, I can pass the fuck out finally.
With the power of this
Go gadget
melatonin, I
like
can forget my issues.
fuck.
With the power of Ozempic, I can lose 50 pounds at least.
Oh my
I hope
god.
we,
Because I
I
fucking
hope we
hate that. I
lose
hate
Ozempic. I hope we
No.
lose it. They're threatening to get rid of it because of the U.S. and the Greenland
There's so
stuff.
many better medications for
I don't.
diabetes. Let's just get rid of it.
I just think of the Jim Gaffigan. He made a joke about it. He was just like, "No, I'm not on Ozempic. I'm on that other one." It's just like, okay, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, oh boy. Anyways, autistic fascinations. The only thing, like, I just have like spark notes here. of just like topics and hoping it all comes back to me. But I think I was thinking about like I don't know, either like hypnosis or just like fucking Guitar Hero or certain shit
Get
like
your
that.
weird kink shit out of here. But also,
It's not even like for the kink. It's just genuinely fascinating. Like
yeah, but like I get it. Guitar Hero is interesting, but chill out.
Should we talk about rock band?
Rock band's better in
I
my
was gonna
book.
say I like drums.
Michael was so
Drum-
ready for not that.
I'm so hurt. I'm
The
I'm
guitar
really
is just like the guitar is just more ergonomic. It feels better.
Yeah, but like, have you guys played that Fortnite one that is just Guitar Hero but not Guitar Hero? Fortnite what festival?
yeah, the
It's
Fortnite
festival.
festival. I have not played it. I
I
was
have
going
not tried it.
I was going to, but I didn't want to download Fortnite, so that kind of
That was my
tilted me.
thinking. Yeah, I don't want to download it,
I
Like,
still play Gary's mod.
oh my
bro.
god,
Same,
certified
same.
racist right here. Um,
Straight up.
I
but
think
like,
Gears Mod is still in my top 3 or top 5 games of all playtime.
that makes sense.
Top 5. It's the 4th.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I just had it listed here. Don't know what I was thinking about beyond that. You guys believe in aliens?
Yes,
Oh fuck yeah. I am one.
dude. Dude, if we are alone in this universe, it is the most depressing existence. I do not want to believe we are in a universe where the only basis of life is this planet. Do you know how depressing that makes you? Like, it's just like, it's so
Think of all the
disheartening.
times it fucked up though too.
Yeah,
All the times it was tried to be wiped off the earth. Like look at the
exactly.
dinosaurs.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
believe, like, this is a good conversation topic, like the great filter theory. Do any of you guys know what that is?
No,
No.
I'm unaware of this.
So it's something that I believe in, and it's sort of maybe a bit of a newer one. I'd need to do a bit more research on it, but it's essentially that each stage of life has a bit of like a filter, essentially, to sort of either let you progress as an evolutionary challenge or hold you back and you sort of die in that stage. And
There's a video
you
of
know,
that.
yeah, it's like the first one is single-celled organism to a multicellular organism. That is one of the first filters, and then it progresses from there, but it gets to the point where space travel and colonization is sort of the last filter to life, theoretically. And we're like, humanity as in of itself is sort of stuck at that last filter. And if we can't find a way to successfully colonize the planets around us and the galaxies that are within, 100 light years of us, we're going to die as a species. Which is a bit depressing, but it also leads to believe that there are, alien species on the other side of the galaxy that may have already passed this filter.
I mean, yeah.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
I think as a species, yeah, no, we're definitely not on the right track to get where we need to go. Because these filter stages just kill all the species that are in them if they're unable to pass it. It's like a slow drowning death.
Yes. Yes. Saying like kind of like humans are parasitic in a way.
Yeah, we are very parasitic though.
Absolutely, 100%. You know, fuck.
Like one of my artistic fascinations is the Warhammer universe, right? And even in that, you think about all the planets that humanity has conquered in it, and almost all of them are some form of no wildlife. Everything is imported. Everything is reliant on some other thing. Everyone is out to kill each other in a bid to just try not to die. And that seems like where we're headed. And I mean, definitely Warhammer's a bit of an extreme, but like still.
Yeah. Fuck. We must go to the Dagobah.
I hope we meet aliens.
Yes. The
Yeah.
Dagobah system. Oh. Yes.
I mean, like some of my favorite pieces of media are sci-fi, right? Like I think of The Expanse, I think of Halo, Warhammer, obviously, like their Mass Effect. Like there's so many like things that had an impact on me growing up that it would be ridiculous not to believe that aliens exist.
I mean, like I'm with
Oh.
you on the aliens thing. I don't believe for a second that there isn't life outside of where we exist. That would just be negligent at best. I just have to add
Hmm.
that like having a piss to hearing about Warhammer and these deep thoughts is probably one of the most existential that I've had in a while.
I've been on a bit of an audiobook binge as of late at work, and I've been hearing a lot about Warhammer lore because like these books really go into it.
Hmm.
Let me tell you, when there's 14 hours, and of those 14 hours, only 2 of it is like actually like Space Marines doing anything, and the rest of it is like slaves wandering around in like the bottom of a spaceship. It's real interesting, and it makes you think a lot about how these things operate and
Yeah.
how everyone is just trying to kill each other.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Speaking of
Um,
the read Warhammer books.
My buddy
I
Aiden likes Warhammer. He's got like a bunch of. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, you're all good. I was just gonna
No.
say
I,
that like Warhammer, it just seems a bit much to get started. I mean, there's certainly more confusing properties to try and get into,
Hmm.
but
Well, okay, now we're back to autistic fascinations, because if you want to start, there is plenty of jumping off points. It really depends on what's your fancy, because if you already have sort of a basis of the understanding of like how chaos operates, and you want to think about the 40 set like 40K instead of the Horus Heresy, which is 30K, there's a lot of literature in both of those, and you can start genuinely kind of anywhere because none of the books are connected unless they're a series. But then you also have to be kind of careful because there's Warhammer Fantasy, which is a whole other fucking ballpark.
yeah.
Fuck Warhammer Fantasy. I'd like Warhammer Fantasy, but fuck Warhammer Fantasy.
Is there any particular reason that you need to come out state it like that?
No, I just fuck Warhammer Fantasy.
Okay,
Cornhammer.
I just, I like the
comes full
40K
circle.
stuff more.
Jesus, we started
Space
talking
Marines
about
can't have sex.
Robots
oh,
can fuck.
No, like canonically, Space Marines can't have sex because of all their augments. It makes them infertile and their penis is like tiny.
Oh.
this is why
Well.
I
Master
know,
Chief is
right?
better. 'Cause you know Master
Hey, he's
Chief
got
will.
that Cortana auto jerker.
Fucking
Chief,
Alexa,
I need you
please.
to stay focused. I know I'm maxed out right now, but I need to stay focused on the battlefield.
Cortana, I'm jelking right now.
Yeah. I'm
Master
munting.
Chief, mind
Like
tell me what you're
munting.
doing in it? Sir, jerking my shit.
We're going
Master
munting
Chief,
tonight.
mind telling me what you're doing on the internet, sir? Cranking this hog.
Oh, I came inside from the pause. I walked inside the house after coming outside to like, grab something. I think it was like cleaning some of the snow off the ground or something like that. Something stupid. Anyways, but I walk inside and the first thing that comes to mind isn't like, oh hey, it's nice and warm in here or anything of that sort. It's Pulled pork. Yeah, I like cranking my hog too. And I just said it out loud for no fucking reason, and then just kind of laughed. And if that's not an explanation of how it's been lately, I don't know what is.
Valid. I'll be right back.
Based.
This fucking guy. I swear. Just
Oh, you know what munting is?
uh,
Don't munt.
I I feel like I probably know, but I'm
Oh,
a
you
little
I
probably
do not know what that is.
wait, Alex. You know what it is?
No.
Oh, allow me to explain. It's
Oh
where
no.
like you and one of your fucking friends goes to a graveyard and digs up a corpse. Except like the corpse has to be like only semi decomposed. It's where like it's bloated,
oh no.
and one person like s- like kicks the fucking corpses like right in the dick, so that all the juices go up through its mouth and into the other person's like dick.
Oh God. Oh God.
What did I come back to?
Munting.
Is
You don't want to ask
munting.
that.
Repeat it for me. All I heard was kick
I'm
the
leaving.
dick for juices.
Oh yeah, well munting is essentially just like
No, never mind. Don't continue. No, never mind.
fucking yes.
Yep.
We're
Yep.
going munting tonight.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun with that. Stay far away from us.
That's okay. I'm munting right now.
I'm gonna dock with your forehead.
Why? That's such a visceral image in the head. Is I'm gonna dock with your forehead. I love that. It's
Like,
great.
does the forehead open up to come around the penis, or do I just like slam into it like weakly? You know?
No, it's like
No,
when you have their bald friend
it's
and you
a
just slam a suction dildo onto the top of their forehead, you know?
it's a UFC or what do you call
No,
what do you call
We
it's a
can talk
fleshlight,
for
not a
5
dildo.
fucking seconds, guys. What the fuck?
it's a USB Type D.
Type B for bitch.
Yes. Type G for jelk. Or
Jelking starts
J
with
or
a J.
fucking. See, I'm
I'm glad I
I'm hot.
said joking and I put it in your head now. Suffer
Yeah,
the
I'm like
consequences.
fuck. Okay, jelk maxing. We're good.
I feel
Yeah.
like Lord
Not
Farquaad
not
from
me
Shrek
hanging
series jelks hardcore.
not me
Yeah.
hanging the wet towel, you know. What do you mean?
That was oddly specific there, Gaelen.
Like Lord Farquaad, like they named him Lord Farquaad so that like it's supposed to be like Lord Fuckwad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
And like
also
Michael,
to
it was
you say Lord Farquaad like 5 times fast, it ends up being like Lord Fuckwad. It's
okay,
awesome.
do you know who he was based off of?
he was a
The
Disney
freaking
exec.
like some Disney exec,
Yeah,
then
so
yeah,
um
great DreamWorks.
yeah,
Yeah, because the one of the director for the movie or something like that got fired by them, and they were like, you know what, fuck you, asshole.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna
was
make
petty asshole Keisenberg or something like that. It, this one guy who's like notorious in the animating scene where like he was a control freak and such in Disney, and then he got kicked out and was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm gonna steal your ideas," and that's why DreamWorks came out with Ants like a month before A Bug's Life came out, was to try and like steal the idea and get back at Disney before they could make a profit. But it
It's a
ended
shame
up
both
that
those movies fucking suck.
I don't know, A Bug's Life ain't too bad, but it's not
I
as
haven't seen Bugs Life since it released. I hate that movie.
really.
Except for the caterpillar fleshlight that you can buy.
excellent.
My wife is insisting that we don't talk bad about Bug's Life. I'm sorry.
Tell her about the caterpillar fleshlight, and you know.
I mean, the caterpillar, he you know, about to act up, especially with the
Serious.
German accent and all that. Oh,
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
have
little
going
had
to,
German boy.
I'm
a
going to
pod.
turn into a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys believe in ghosts? You got
Yes.
any spooky ghost stories?
Like Withdrawal, I've seen like the Hat Man and like the Shadow Man.
In Withdrawal, I've seen the Hat Man. What a sentence.
Yeah, it's like when you go on a bender and you don't sleep for a few days, like that's when you see shit. It's fucked.
Well, that's when you hit like psychosis and
Yeah, and like you
you have
like
nervous breakdowns and shit because your brain's just all fucked up.
yeah, and it's like I believe in ghosts 100%, but I also believe like your brain can fucking make you see shit too. It's hard to like discern what isn't and what is. Like I don't know, it's a loaded topic. Good
Well,
though.
okay. Do you think that ghosts are ghosts, or do you believe the theory that ghosts are a place where an alternate dimension is like thinner between the veil?
That's honestly like valid. I've never heard of that before, but I can see it like kind of just slipping through the cracks, like like
Yeah,
being like little
it's
snippets of
an
like other,
area.
you know,
Yeah,
and sometimes like certain psychedelics, I'm positive that certain psychedelics can like you can see shit from other dimensions.
yeah. What's that
Like
one that Joe Rogan did that he said he saw God? MDMA.
salvia,
It wasn't that.
salvia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was either DMT or salvia.
I think I think it was DMT. Anyways,
probably DMT.
I
but
don't
Anyways,
got
let's all do
involved with
DMT
that.
together.
I
I'll,
would almost be down
I'll
if I
pass.
didn't have responsibilities.
Mm.
Well, just tell Brooke you're gonna go on a month-long bender.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna
Like
disappear, depersonalize, take some DMT, hang out with the
Sorry,
boys.
sorry, little buddy. Daddy's got to go do something.
I'll
Don't
be
worry, he's
back.
not gonna go grab milk.
Oh.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go grab some milk. I'll be back in 1 month. The milk's in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
The
This
milk's
is the
attached
trippiest.
to another
No.
woman.
Yes.
The milk is in New Brunswick, and I have to walk there
The
and
milk is
back.
attached to another woman at the waist.
Yes. There's another new brand of milk out there. It's called DMT. I I'll be back with some of that.
It's like almond milk, but it gets you fucked up.
Yeah.
And I need
Me,
to
every time I grab the milk, going, I'm doing better than my father.
Yes.
hey, I'll come back, I promise. And if I
Yeah.
take too long, I'll buy you something off the dollar menu at McDonald's. My treat.
You know what's
Hell
real funny is like it's so hard for me to tell if my dad would find these funny nowadays.
Why do you say that?
Before, well, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I legitimately
Oh,
forgot that he passed away. Like, I was like, okay, like, was he a fan of dark humor or not? Like, what you mean, boy? Like,
is it
Bro,
Pastor?
forgot the most traumatic thing to happen in the past like 15 years of my life. I get it.
dude, there's been a lot going on recently. I can barely keep track of
There's
where my own head's
the
at.
world. The world is such a nightmare. I don't even blame you.
Like,
I got a new job coming. I got a new kid coming. Uh, like fucking I'm making moves out here. I'm stressing out. We're dying a little bit every day, you know? Can you
hmm
blame me?
Can your kid's middle name be the?
What
So it could
is there
be blank the Tate.
okay. Is there any
Name her.
particular reason that you say
Name,
this? Or
No,
give, name it.
just because it would be
Put,
funny.
put
I'm
its
gonna
first. Put its first name is Tater. Tater the Tate.
I'm
Or
just
Tater.
gonna name it like G Sups or something like that.
Jelk. Or fuck. Why am I saying that now?
G
This
Sups
is my
Jelkin
kid.
Tate.
Jelk.
This is my name. This is my kid, Jelk the Tate.
What the fuck?
I'm 3
Oh,
glasses deep of wine right now,
oh,
dude. I am not okay.
yeah. Save this in a time capsule for like your kid when it's 18, and just like this is like you were but a fetus when we were talking about this. It's like, we actually talked. It's like your name could have been Jelk the Tate.
Your name could have been Jelk the Tater. You know what? Fucking, you know what? If they're a girl, what's a good girl name that we could come up with, guys? We're gonna brainstorm for Michael here.
Tramp stamped the Tate.
I ask Brooke her opinion on that one.
Well, she's half asleep right now next to me, but I don't think that's gonna fly.
No,
She barely likes all the regular names that I give her.
Okay, what's a regular name that you've given her? That's a big no.
Susan.
That's the name of my car.
We're coming up with names
Oh yeah.
for our kid, and Jelking the Tate is the top contender right now. Jelking is where you stick like a wet towel or like attach a weight to your penis to like try and like extend it, and you also like masturbate furiously with two hands and stretch it out and
Now that I know the definition, it means so much more.
You didn't know the definition of it?
Oh, but now I do, and it's like, oh my god, you have to name your kid.
Does the towel joke I made like 15 minutes ago make way more sense now?
Yes, it does. I get it.
Wait,
Yes.
you didn't know?
No, I didn't. I've never like.
I'm gonna
I've heard
jelk you.
her.
I'm gonna pin you
Oh.
down and jelk you.
Fuck.
Just have a Jelk pity party.
Yeah, I'm sad.
No, we gotta get one of those posters. You know, the one that you guys got from Japan.
Mhm.
And we're all gonna jelk in front of it. You know, all stoic.
Yes.
No emotions,
Yes.
no cum,
Nice cock, bro.
Yeah.
just vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
No emotions, no cum, just vibes. Sounds like the Fight Club parody.
Oh, you go Tuesdays? No, I go Thursdays.
Holy
Jelk.
fuck! What is a topic?
I don't remember.
You guys have any conspiracy theories that you like wholeheartedly believe in?
Birds aren't real.
The dead internet theory.
I believe in dead internet theory,
Yeah.
though.
We're
That
living.
one, you see it every fucking day.
Yeah, people glued to their phones and shit, and it's just like algorithms on algorithms. It's fucked. We're living it.
Yeah, we
No, it's not conspiracy as like just a statement.
Literally, wait. I'll
fact.
go on Twitter right now. I'm gonna go find like the first recommended post to me on Twitter and see how long it takes for me to get like what looks sort of like a normal human reply.
Yeah, all the bots
Oh.
and shit.
Okay.
Bots are in the just a fucking
I
like.
Oh
brought this.
no, the
rage
first
bait.
fucking response is an actual human response, but that's because they responded to it. God damn it,
What?
dude.
On like
A human responded
Snapchat
to
spotlight's
something?
bad for that. Like rage fucking with bots. Like fuck.
Oh, like rage bait and shit?
Mm-hmm. Like a lot of bots that are just literally their sole purpose is to just fucking piss people off, and it's like
How do you think the election disinformation campaign worked in the US?
Pretty
Most of it
well.
is because of bots.
robots.
They sold all of your fucking privacy data. Well, not yours, American citizens, to Russian, Chinese, Korean hackers. And these people were then paid to create bots that were then advertised in specific demographics to make you vote one way or another.
Yeah. Fuck.
The election was rigged.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If anyone gets pissed about that, I'm Canadian. Eat my dick.
Pretty much. I hate people are fucking talking shit about Canada now because the tariffs are like.
I literally went to the store. I'm going out of my way to do the made in Canada stuff.
Yeah, I'm not buying any more American shit at all.
Nope. I haven't bought any American liquor because there's still some on the shelves out here. I purposely went through and I made sure I bought only produced in Canada or made in Canada stuff. It's
Yeah.
hard, but it's worth
Yeah,
it.
the problem that
Yeah.
I'm gonna have,
Literally any other country but America.
Yeah.
the problem that I'm gonna have is like for tools, because most
Oh
tools
yeah.
are either made in the US of A or China, and so it's like either I go with like full German tools, and then I'm goose stepping over here in the shop, or I try to find like Japanese tools or something. Because Japanese tools are like really fucking good. They're just expensive and hard to find.
Japs do it right, man.
Yep.
Well, they
They're
don't do wars right, but yeah.
no, yeah. It's like, oh, let's bomb Pearl Harbor, and then it's like Oppenheimer's like, okay, you know,
Would you
I'm
like to
gonna,
witness the sun?
I'm gonna just vaporize half your fucking country.
Want to see me do it again?
Yeah,
Uh,
fuck. I was like in this meme. It was like, uh, Hiroshima has like a world's largest firework competition. It's like, dude, America already won that in 1945. Like, why are you even trying?
Yeah,
jeez.
and here's the thing. They didn't even win it with the atom bomb. They won it with all the fire bombings beforehand.
Pretty much. Like the A bomb was just like coup de grace, you know. Like
Yeah.
here you go, one final, get fucked.
Want to see
But
something
now,
funny? Funk.
you know, fuck. If I could choose to be any other race other than fucking like I guess the one that I am now, whatever that is, it's Japanese. I'd be cool with that. You know, living it up in Japan, like just a salary man, fucking drink some sake. Mm.
You know you can just do that now, right?
Yeah,
I know.
you can immigrate
No,
pretty
I
easily.
want to go to I want to go to Hokkaido so fucking bad.
So do
Like
it.
Then
Save
just
up.
go do it.
I will once I pay off my
Sell a
bank loan.
liver.
Yeah, no, I'm going to. That's my plan. Like when I pay off like a bunch of bills and shit, I'm going. I'm gonna go
That's
to
what I
Japan.
did. That's what I did. I took all the money from the estate that I was awarded, and I just went, great, I'm paying off all my debt.
Fucking A. Then I'm gonna go to Japan. Fucking A.
I was actually thinking of going to Germany.
Germany would be cool, but it's like so fucked right now.
Yeah, that's the downside. I love history though. Like the significance of Germany as a region is just it's too hard to pass up.
That
You'd love the exam or the paper that I'm writing right now for psych or not psych history class. 'Cause I'm
What's
taking
it about?
history of the Third Reich. Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
writing on how the Third Reich has impacted the field of psychology after its collapse,
That's
which is
interesting.
pretty significantly.
My big area of study when I did history at U of C was pre-Renaissance. So it's not
you'll
actually World War. Because see, like most people hear history and they're like, "Oh, World War," and I'm like, "No, that's wrong. Try
you
again."
you look like the type of guy that's into Renaissance stuff.
Like, yeah, I play Hearts of Iron 4. Lick my dick.
Well,
Okay.
I
Beer.
specifically recall us having a 4-hour conversation on the etymology of the English language, sorry.
Yes, we did. Because it started out with ancient Greek.
Yeah,
Well, it started out with us trying to play Warzone,
uh,
to be quite fair.
no, MW3, no, or Black Ops 1,
No,
one of the two.
I think we tried to play on like the fan servers or something like that, but they got shut down at the time, like just recently. And then it's like,
Something.
oh, I
Yeah.
have MW2, let's play like Warzone. And then it's like 45 gigabytes just to get it started.
Oh yeah.
And then we were waiting for it to download, and we just started scrolling Wikipedia. And then we ended up just talking about the English language for like 3.5 hours. Meanwhile, my wife was in the other room just like tired as shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, we kept her up for quite a while talking about certain things because we initially started talking about this. You're talking about Greek deities, and then we got into English words after that. Because they were talking about, I believe, like the god of dreams.
yeah, I think so. That was when you and I were originally trying to start like a podcast,
Yeah, it
and
was.
so I was gonna record it, and then I just completely forgot for that time, and then we had another time where I recorded it, but I borked the recording, like just straight up fucked it.
He's a little autistic, you know.
Hey, I'm autistic, but I got the spirit, okay?
Mom said
Anyways,
it's my turn with the serotonin.
yeah, too bad. So sad. I need it
Sobbing
more.
in a Tesco.
I need it more.
Sobbing.
I don't need it. I
Anyways,
know.
etymology is interesting. I love history. Art history is such an interesting concept too.
I agree. That one a lot of people don't really get into as much, but I quite enjoy that.
I did a course on it when I was in university as well on that one, and it's like there was something just so interesting learning about how like the arts and cultures of societies help shape the modern
Right?
world of it, right? It's an interesting dynamic.
Especially Greek art.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Greek whip. Fucking hot.
we have been going for an hour and 20. Like it
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
9:30.
I just went to go try and wake Kels up on the couch, and she's fucking out cold. I shook her so hard that I like shook the couch, and she's out.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
my wife is
I
passed out next to me, so
Take an edible?
who?
Gels.
No, she only smokes. She's pretty lightweight. Pretty lightweight.
Oh, so she had a bunch and she's out now.
I don't know. She like has a blanket on her and everything. I think she's just out, like just fell asleep.
Oh fuck.
Oh, we're both
sure.
grandparents out here.
Huh.
Dude, I'm ready to take up bird watching.
Dorian picked a pool.
Pool is fun though.
Yeah,
And
he got
Kels
himself. Oh,
she was a part of a dart league, but she had to stop because of her current job.
quick.
Um,
I got my camera on, but I'll be right back.
did you guys know about the Lego Fortnite stuff?
No.
So I just looked at Fortnite on like the Xbox store, and they have so many different modes I was not aware of. They've got the
Alex,
regular.
that's a nice holy dildo.
Yeah, it's a pool cue.
Yeah, it's a
Tactical
pool.
pool cue.
I knew it exactly what it was, but that's really cool.
It's
R slash
Dorian's.
weird insertions.
Mm.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a nice pool
Off a
cue.
cliff with you. Off a cliff with you.
Anyways, Fortnite has Battle Royale, Zero Build, Reload, Fortnite OG, Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, and then Fortnite Festival.
I thought they removed Rocket Racing because nobody fucking played it because they killed Rocket League for that and then nobody played it.
I think too many people were pissed off that they took away Rocket League for so long.
Rocket League is still there, it's just they refuse to update it or give it anything and just continue predatory monetization. It's why I haven't played it in like 6 months.
Eh, I don't know, man.
I played it once.
I like Rocket League. Rocket League is fun.
But
The development studio behind Rocket League is not good anymore.
I think they usurped a bunch of the people for Rocket League and brought them over to Rocket Racing. because it looks
Oh,
like
definitely.
1-to-1. Like I'm
Oh yeah,
looking at
because you get cosmetics in Rocket League that are transferable via Epic Games account in Fortnite. They have a little symbol and everything.
how are you supposed to play for the Fortnite festival? Because the only
I,
the only um the only way I know how to play it is I watched one guy play it, and it's basically Rock Band. Um,
yeah.
but like they're not making those controllers anymore. Like I'm lucky enough that I have access to an old 360 guitar and a plug-in one for Guitar Hero 2, but like the more modern consoles don't support the older stuff anymore. So it's either
Thought
you
there was a company out there making new ones.
no.
Yeah.
Well, so yes, but no. There's okay, this is one of my things, so I'll take the reins on this.
Get your
Um,
autistic fascination out there.
yeah, so there is one guy who makes them, um, and I forget his name. I think it's XX760X or something like that. But
Me
he
when I'm 12 on Xbox.
uh, literally Xbox username. Um, but he was making them, but he's not taking any more orders right now, as far as I recall. And then there was a Discord server that I was in for these guitars. I don't remember what it was called exactly. Because like Clone Hero, which is like the PC version of all the Guitar Hero stuff, is huge still. Like people will chart entire albums and you know how like all
I'm
sorts
very
of
in tune with this.
mashups.
I don't know if other people are.
Um, yeah,
So
so
I watch Asai all the time.
yeah, me too. Um, and like yeah, you can set up like a keyboard to do it, but it is not fun to do. Um, so there's a whole bunch of like first and third party guitars. Um, and so the ones that people look to are like Wii guitars because there's a Wii edition like add-on thing that you can do, and it makes it plug-in, but you need drivers for it. So the Guitar
Oh.
Hero 5 guitars recommended, the Kramer from 3, the Les Paul from the 360 or the Wii. The Guitar Hero Live one is a 6 fret, which you gotta play around with it because most people just chart for 5.
Yeah.
Um, and then like the SGs from Guitar Hero 1 and 2, the PlayStation 2 ones, um, those ones are sort of all recommended. And there's only like a couple that are actually like wired. The rest of them are all wireless, so you have to come up with a solution um, to make them wired or to connect them up to whatever you're playing. But the thing is, like, unless you're playing on PC, where you can configure a Wii controller and make it into a playable controller on your PC, you don't have that same ability on console. You have to have something that's like first party plug-in, like the Guitar Hero 2 Explorer controller, um, which I have.
Mm.
But like they came out over a decade ago. There's only so much that they can go on for without like breaking, and especially
Mhm.
with the way that things are getting now, like charts are fucking insane. When you're over strumming, and I think the highest like taps per second is something like in the 30 to 50 range, at least, of like what's humanly playable. Like once you're exceeding that, you're starting to hit hardware limitations.
Yeah.
And so, like, I heard of a couple of different projects for these like custom guitars that they had all the nice like toggle switches where they were like silent so you didn't hear that um, um, where they could take the beatings and had nice response times and such.
Mm-hmm.
There was 760 Creations. That was the guy I was thinking of. He sells like face plates and replacement pads for the silicone and whammy pieces. He sells full on like guitars, like the bodies and such, but they're
Mm-hmm.
all out of stock, all of them. And it's been the same since I checked on it like the last couple of times. Maybe he's just in that high of demand, but it's been every time I check, um, he's just out of them. And like if you go on Amazon to find the like Guitar Hero guitars, it's like 60 to 80 bucks at least just for uh, either a cheap knockoff or like an old used one. Uh, like I'm seeing 89.99 as the standard. If you want a standalone guitar for used, I'm seeing like $150 for the official stuff. Like it's fucked. That's the hard thing about like getting into like this sort of scene is it's
Mm-hmm.
really hard to get in on a hardware basis. Like I found one, I think it was the Guitar Hero 5 controller for the Wii. Yeah, it was. I found that at a Goodwill for $20. I have no clue if it works, and I need to buy another thing that costs like $40 in order to get it to work on PC. Thanks for that. I didn't see
Oh,
who
did you
did.
hear that?
I did hear that, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was fucking around. Sorry. That was totally my fault.
That's okay.
Little bitch.
Come shake that ass for these tips. Come on, bend it back and do a split on this dick.
But yeah.
Or are you my father?
You just said little bitch and I went off with it. It's actually a song. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your fucking shit. I was trying to, fuck, I apologize.
Explodes you with mind.
Yes, my mind is an enigma.
But yeah. Exactly.
I'm sorry I had to do it.
It's me jelking. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm very tired now. I know, fuck, nobody cares. Yes.
Bruh.
Oh. Bruh. Oh.
Something I don't canonically have any knowledge
Have we
of.
devolved? I'm like, I want to say they're glasses, but like, Kels and I have finished a bottle and a half of wine, 2 bottles of wine
Mm-hmm.
together.
So you're fucking like, you know, it's gonna be a little cold tomorrow outside, 100%.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
because you're the only one not in the fucking group chat that we have. It's $3,800 for my car at the mechanic.
Yeah,
What kind of car you?
it's a big goof.
What kind of car you
So
drive?
it's an '06 Murano, so it's an old as shit. But
Oh,
I was like, "Hey, can you guys check out the alignment?" And they're like, "Yeah, we can do that." They call me and they're like, "Yeah, the alignment. We need to replace the entire like basically undercarriage assembly because the
all
ball
your
joints are
bushings are
fucked up."
probably. Oh yeah, you're gonna need probably ball joints and all your bushings and
Yep, and there's the boot is torn.
water.
Like, there's
Oh,
quite a bit that's wrong.
Did you hit
And then
them
on
with
top of that,
is this worth fixing?
sorry. Yeah, oh, I did. I was like, is it worth fixing or is it worth spending the equivalent amount of money on a brand new car?
Yeah.
And I went, I'd rather pay for a car that works in winter in Alberta
is your
Ye-
car worth
rather than
30?
a car that might not work.
Is your car worth $3,800? If not, fucking sell it and buy something else. My
It,
recommendation.
it's
What I
worth
did.
$3,800 emotionally.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you there. Yes, I get
Is it
fucking
paid
pissed.
off or no?
Yeah, it's
It
paid
is.
off.
It was given to me free.
Ah.
The
There's a
Nissan
multiple pack.
Muranos, they go for like at least 5K, which is crazy.
Dude, I have an American speedometer on this thing. Like, this thing has fucking gone through it.
Yeah. Well, yours was like babied by grandparents, so I
Yeah,
would say it's
grandparents
worth
that
it.
barely drove the thing.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's got growing pains from adapting to you using it every day, basically. So,
Yeah, last winter, the radiator blew up
yep.
because when they did the out of country inspection on it, when they brought it back from the States, nobody checked to see if the radiator had antifreeze in it. You'd think that the border guard doing the inspection or the people in the United States that did it for them before they brought the car over would check to see if there's fucking antifreeze in a car going to Canada, but you know,
Nah, nah.
Yeah.
nah.
It's funny.
nah.
There's a lot of places in the States where like antifreeze isn't really a thing because they don't get cold enough to
Yeah,
actually.
because it was in fucking Arizona, dude. Yeah, of course
Yeah.
it wasn't a thing.
So they see, oh, it's Arizona crossing the border. Yeah, it's fine. As long as it mechanically works, like that's what they care about. Um, it's
I'm gonna blow them up.
it's funny you mentioned that. I've had to do like antifreeze change outs and thermostat change outs and such on a bunch of the work trucks recently. Like
Yeah.
we have the pipe fitter at my work. He was like, "Oh, the van I'm supposed to drive, it doesn't blow any hot air." I'm like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, well, I'll have a look then." And it was just literally so fucking piss low on coolant that it could barely keep the engine cool.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
But
that's what my car went through all the time. I had no heat inside my car, and my engine was overheating, and I'm like, what the fuck?
well,
And then my water pump completely gave out, and they're like, you might as well just take it to the dealership and just sell it.
yeah, well, also this pipe fitter I think wants a new work truck from the company as a contractor, which makes no sense. But he doesn't want to deal with the van because he can't take care of it, and it sucks. It stinks like weed and Old Spice because he smokes weed and sprays Old Spice in it. A, a lot of self-fulfilling
Oh
issues.
no, suffering from my own problems.
Yeah, suffering from success. That's the deal.
Is that really success?
Uh, I don't know, man. He's charging at least like 50 an hour though, so that's something. And he dog fucks the entire day. I'm sorry. I probably should like slander somebody here. Just because I'm salty that they do like fuck all.
When is it the first time that we've ever, not slandered somebody?
Slander is my favorite pastime. Yeah.
Sure.
Anyways, but I had a look at it. And I was like, oh, this just hasn't been maintained. Like this is an easy fix. And so I filled it back up with coolant and double checked the battery and everything else. And it ran fine. Filled it up with gas because it had like like a 16th of gas left. Like I I don't know what compels some people to like not fill up the gas tank until it's like at the very end of its life. It's like just just fill it up when you notice it's low. Just just do that.
I mean, I always try to aim for like a quarter tank because sometimes you're just like, ah, shit, I gotta go somewhere. I mean, like a quarter tank is usually enough to get across the city, but like, come on.
Well, the gas station that we go to is like 7 to 10 clicks away. Like you just have to go like a certain route and you're basically there, no problem. So, I don't know, man.
Oh fuck.
Guys, I hate that I'm
We just
passing
need to
out.
be more racist.
I was gonna say it is like 10 to 11 where I am, so
So we're shutting her down then, hey?
I guess yeah.
Alright.
Bummer. I was
Oh,
looking
God.
forward to being racist.
Don't worry. There's
Next
week.
episode.
Yes.
Indeed.
Alright. Anyways, I guess I'll do an outro because we're a podcast. Doesn't feel like it, but we're a podcast.
Your mom's a podcast.
I'll let you know. Hey, that's not nice.
You'll let me know that that's not nice, okay? Who asked?
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, if you jelked your shit to this, like, subscribe, comment down below how much weight you got on that thing. Thank you for listening to all of this dog piss of a podcast. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
I'm
Bye.
gonna joke your mom.
Fuck. Okay.
Fucking holy fuck.
All right.
Oh.
Let's call it.
Anyways, now let's be deep inside.